got like about 100
As soon
bottles.
as I go to sipping,
Hey, I'm good.
I'm dead ass. I just secured some Jameson before we walked down. So we got a case of Jameson, we got Crown Apple, Crown, we got all that shit.
Cheers to a good episode.
Yes, sir. To a good episode. Let's get it.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of The Transplant featuring me, your boy Chin. I got another special guest for you guys today. To my right, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on? I got Sand. I'm in the building. What's going on, people?
AKA Sandman, AKA Sando from the Bando.
Yeah, I got a lot of aliases, shit, man. I got a lot of aliases, but what's up? Thanks for having me here, my dude.
No problem. Appreciate you coming through. For sure. So, tell the people, I know you just launched a new business. Okay. So go ahead, reveal to the people your new business name.
Yeah, the new business, like for the most part, like I've been throwing events and, parties every Saturday. So I decided to launch my own promotions company, and it's called G Vibes. And we got some very important, exciting news coming up soon, so y'all stay tuned. But just launched my promotional business, so we got like a lot of events coming up. So just stay tuned to that.
Nice. That's wonderful. So, before we get started, are you from Houston? Another transplant.
Okay, so I'm another transplant. I'm originally from the west side of Chicago.
Nice.
After I graduated high school, I moved to Arkansas, and then after Arkansas, I moved to Houston, and I've been in Houston ever since.
That's what's up. What is it about Houston that kind of kept you here versus the other places that you've been?
You know what? Houston has a lot of similarities to Chicago, but except it's just down south. But Houston has a big city vibe. I'm saying it's definitely like the fourth biggest city in the country, but everything is like laid back, like everything's chill. Like Houston want to make money and have a good time. I just wanted to be here. I always said I wanted to move to Texas. I just like packed my bag up, just moved down here. I've been down here ever since. And, everybody in Houston is so chill.
Yeah. No, I agree. So what made you want to get into promoting?
That's a very good question. As far as promoting, what happened was like every year I throw a birthday party with my brother Dom. Shout out to Dom. We call it the White and Gold Soiree.
Yeah.
And this is our third year that we're about to have it. And I want to say after the second White and Gold Soiree, I was like, you know what? I think I want to start throwing my own events where people could come out and catch the vibe I want them to catch. Cause I go out all the time down here, and then certain DJs be okay, certain venues be. So now I want to throw the vibe that I want to be a part of. So, and since I've been doing that, it's been really good. People they've been rocking with it. So cool. It's all about what made me want to throw events is to get people away from, the real world.
Yeah.
Take their mind off of what they going through the real world. Come and vibe out.
I got you. So I feel like when it comes to promoting events and stuff like that, I feel like especially coming from the DMV, that area, I feel like a lot of people promote, or a lot of people, say they're promoters and stuff like that, but not a lot of people actually have stuff to show for it, the way that you do. You say, okay, I got this venue packed out every Saturday. I throw this party every year. A lot of people like to come and, like you said, get out of their regular 9-to-5 rut. Yeah. So, but what do you think makes you different, or I guess makes successful promoters different from a lot of other people who are just kind of in it but not really successful at it?
What makes me different as a promoter is I take the time to learn who my audience is.
Yeah.
And I sit back and listen, and my audience have my phone number, they got my Instagram, and they can tell me what they want to do, or what kind of night that they would be excited about, or if a party that's coming to my event say they want their own flyer, You know, it's all about taking care of your people. Because like I say, like the people that come to my parties, they want to escape their reality.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
ready to just take their mind off of how bad real life is and just vibe out. And if you ever been to any of my parties, like you see me, I'm actually amongst the people working. You know what I'm saying? If it's me refilling your hookah to me pouring you a shot in your mouth, like, you know, I like to take care of my people and try to make my next party better than my last event.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Nah, that makes sense. So like, speaking of, I guess a 9 to 5, do you promote full time or do you have like a 9 to 5 for yourself?
You know what? I would put promoting now up there with my full time.
Okay.
But my full time, like by day, I'm an energy advisor for a school district that's in the Houston area. And basically my job is to help them conserve energy. You know, I went to school for communications, but later in life I got into the energy field. And I was like, why not, you know, roll with it? Like for the rest of our life, we're gonna be paying an electric bill, so.
Hey, that makes sense. It's a good industry.
Yeah, and you know, gas, water, all that. So I monitor, you know, about like 16, 17 schools in the school district that's in the, you know, Houston metropolitan area. And it's a pretty good, you know, career. And, you know, I like it.
Nah, that's pretty cool. Is there like standards in place for like if a school's using too much energy, or is like you gotta tell them like, yo, y'all gotta cut the lights off or something like that?
Yeah, see, my schools are pretty cool because they all think I'm gonna report them to the school districts. But like I pop up on them, and then when they see me, they get to, hey, make sure your lights are off. Hey, make sure you turn everything. Like they get in panic mode, so it makes my job a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So but no, it's actually a really good career. I like the one thing I pride myself in is when I go to these schools, I always wear either my frat shirt, which is Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. You already know.
Shout out to the bros.
Yeah, or I wear like my college shirt, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. You know, because they be having, you know, a lot of colleges on the walls, but I'm like, we need some more representation of the black colleges. So anytime that I have to do an occupied visit, when I say occupied, I mean like when there's students actually there, I always make sure I have an Alpha shirt or a college shirt on.
Nah, that's tough. That's tough. Putting on. So like, what do you? It seems like you have pride in organizations and giving back and just kind of black people and stuff like that. Where do you think you get that from, and like why do you think that's important?
Oh, I definitely get it from my mama. I'm actually third generation University of Arkansas Pine Bluff graduate.
Oh, tough.
Like my grandmother was like the first person in my family to go to college.
Yeah.
She's from Arkansas, sharecropper, you know, picked cotton in the field.
Yeah.
Finally picked enough cotton one year where my great grandmother Ruby had enough money to pay for a semester, and she took my grandma tell me the story all the time. She took my grandma to campus and went to the chancellor's office and was like, here's the first semester, I'll pay you the second semester when the harvest comes. And that's how my family got into college. So after my grandma, you know, put her sisters through college, you know, my mom went down there, and then like me subconsciously going to homecoming every year growing up. When it was time for me to decide what I wanted to do after high school, I was like, let me try college out. I'm like, man, I've been to UAPB a million times.
Yeah.
Let me just try that out. And like the third day I was at UAPB, you know, I was like, man, I'm gonna do this college stuff, like, so.
Yeah.
But they definitely inspired the, you know, the black culture, the, you know, just being about, you know what I'm saying, our heritage, our culture, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's dope. So what's next for G Vibes promotion? What should the people look out for?
Basically, the goal is to just like kind of throw an event monthly that's like open bar, and where the proceeds would benefit like a good cause or whatever. And but the White and Gold party is open bar. You know, tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. When you purchase a ticket, you get open bar, and just know the proceeds are gonna help the young men that we mentor in Missouri City and Alpha Academy.
Wonderful. That's dope. So What do you guys do in the Alpha Academy?
Oh, the Alpha Academy, about the Alpha Academy. The Alpha Academy are a group of young men that we mentor during the school year every Saturday. And their schools labeled them as being at risk. And we go out there and we be with these young men and, you know, we teach them things and, you know, saying, give them the nourishment and try to help these young men out so that they can see it's a bigger picture than what's going on right now. And really $2,000 sponsors the program for a year. So that is really my main goal with throwing the white and gold soiree with Dom. Shout out to our brother Dom.
Shout out to Dom. Domino D3.
Oh, yeah.
So we heard a lot about you so far. So tell us, how exactly did you get the idea to do this? And we know this is something that you've been working on with San. So what exactly is it about you guys that made you come together and do the event and made you do it for 3 times in a row?
Well, first and foremost, we was always about, you know, pleasing others and giving others a good time, right? You know, so we're always about having a good time, seeing people smile, you know, being joyful and cheerful, positive vibes, right?
Yeah.
So essentially we was thinking about, let's party with a purpose, right? Let's turn this party into proceeds that'll benefit something that's bigger than us.
Shout out to DJ Cook too. He probably watching right now. But the main goal is to donate to these young men so we can help them out. $2,000 sponsors the whole year.
Yeah.
So we want people to come out, drink, have a good time. It's gonna be open bar. We're gonna have DJ Cook in the mix. I got 4 like dope bartenders. I got, you know, my homegirl Kay, Allie. I got Chloe. Shout out to the Socialites podcast. That's another idea. We'll holler about that a little bit later.
Bet.
Shout out to the Socialites. You know, we got Jamie, Eric Martinez, like Tyler, if I forget any names, but we got a lot of people on this year. Trent's catering the food. My Southern brand is blogging the event.
Hey, shout out my Southern brand.
Yeah, shout out. But just know the proceeds are gonna help these young men in Alpha Academy.
Wonderful, man. That's perfect. That's good to hear, man. It's I feel like we've gone through a whole period in this country where it's like either people haven't really been giving back in the black community, but I feel like it's also just been over publicized that people don't give back.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like it's wonderful to see black people just supporting other black people, you know what I mean? So, and even you just doing all the shout outs, you know what I mean? Like some of the people y'all probably recognize from past episodes. So people like to work together. It's a beautiful thing.
And that's the one thing about the white and gold soiree is I just want to bring
the white girl soiree. Oh,
no.
Shit turned left real quick.
The white and gold soiree. But
that's another idea.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Theo. Hey, but no. That's the one thing about the white and gold soiree is I'm linking like everybody that I like together. Like I got my boy Chino here, bro, too. He has a watch company called Being Comparable. So he's gonna be he gonna have some watches on deck. Like Trent has his own catering company. It's just bringing everybody together, celebrate Black excellence. Also, at the end of the day, you know, support, you know, these youngins in this academy, and hope that we, you know, move them in the right direction. But it's all about giving back. We definitely got to get back to that. You know, after a certain point where we reach a certain age and a certain amount of success, you know, we got to pay that shit forward.
For sure. Nah, that's dope, man. I definitely appreciate you coming through, Sam.
Yes, sir.
You know,
yes, sir.
If you haven't already, get your ticket for the White and Gold Soiree, July 3rd, right?
On Eventbrite. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, and that is at SAND, the number 2 loud. Follow me on Instagram. You can keep up with me. Also, most importantly, follow the White and Gold Soiree. It's the White and Gold Soiree 3. Cool. And shout out to Dom, DJ Cook, you know, everybody, especially Dom, man. Like, Dom really saw the you know what I'm saying, for seeing this. And, like, you know what I'm saying, like, he's a big deal with this. So shout out to Dom. Make sure y'all purchase y'all tickets. And it's July 3rd. We'll have a good time.
Sounds good, man. Again, like I said, appreciate you coming through. You know what I mean? You guys tune in. We got plenty more great interviews just like this coming up. Till next time, we'll see y'all.
Let's get it.